Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. It's Herbert. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. No gain on the play there, second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple. Always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Their second drive with the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
From the 27, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
That's pulled in at the 32. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third down, it's Willis.
And he can't. Go with it, and he goes down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On second down, it's Sermon.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. There's Chris Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Sermon now on 1st and 10.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
On the delay, here's Hines. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Panthers. Nyheim Hines, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. On 1st down, Willis. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
After 1, 7-3 the score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's Jake Camarda now.
Taken in at the 11. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Very nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys.
Holding offense.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag.
Still 2nd down.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Willis. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense and running back Trey Sermon heading back out.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter.
On 2nd down and 4, Herbert.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Keys. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Over the middle, complete. That's Black. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. It's Blake.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Now a give right side. Keys. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Black.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
They'll try again.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Saints are able to move back in front.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Herbert's looking for Olave, and he's got it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how...
Touchdown, Carolina!
Trey Sermon,
31 yards as they have taken the lead.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 14-10.
14. Saints
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it was Trey Sermon polishing the drive off with a touchdown reception. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They juked him. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense and running back Trey Sermon heading back out.
A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Black. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And just like that, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
They give the Sermon out of the gun.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert now. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from a yard out.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
2nd and 2. 2nd down, here's Willis. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback. Keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Another try after the first down sack. Willis. And pressure coming,
and they got him once again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flick one out here to his running back. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. This to Hines on the drop-off.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and inches. Herbert. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Saints are right back in this football game.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
To the air on first down, here's Willis.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw again on 2nd down. Willis. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Willis, got to have this one.
He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Sermon, they'll try the left side with it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Trey Sermon, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. On first down, Willis. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
He finds his man, complete. It's Black. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Willis.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Gets by him at the 25. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing again on second down.
Willis.
He finds his man, complete. That's Black.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
On 1st down. Now the ball comes loose. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster.
2nd and short now following the fumble. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We always hate to see injury.
And this time he is in. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Sermon.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down on the scoreboard. 1:45 to play.
Here's Willis.
That's complete to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Willis.
He finds his man, complete. That's Blake. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. goes. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, this was not just the opener of